Hello, welcome to latest web. Thank you very much for keep watching our videos. Please keep on watching. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that whenever we are uploading new videos, immediately you will get the information. Now, in our effort to improve your financial IQ, today we are going to take the topic of SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. What are the SEBI role and what are the functions of SEBI? Let us discuss today. And please, as an investor, you should know about SEBI. What are the roles and what are the functions? Suppose in future, if you are facing any difficulties, if you are facing any grievances, then this episode will be very, very helpful. I wish you should not get into any complications, but as an investor, you must know about SEBI. And let us start. My dear friends, now let us go into the role function of SEBI. What is SEBI? What are the roles and what are the functions? Please watch it fully because it's very, very important. If you want to become an investor, you should know about SEBI. It is just like in your area one police station, so that you should know where is the police station. In case of any troubles and difficulty, you can approach the police department. Same the way SEBI is like a police department of stock market. Let us start. What is SEBI? SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Actually, it is an apex body for overall development and regulation of securities market. In 1988, on April 12th, SEBI was set up. Actually, SEBI started like a non-statutory body. Afterwards, it has become like a statutory body under Securities Exchange Board of India. Actually, they have made like an act in 1992. It has become like a statutory body. That act has entrusted SEBI with comprehensive powers over practically all aspects of stock market. It has given a lot of powers. Let us see the role and functions of SEBI. First is to protect the interest of investors through proper education and guidance as regard of their investments in securities. For this, SEBI has made rules and regulations to be followed by financial intermediaries. Financial intermediary means like brokers, depository participants, companies, all these people. SEBI looks after the complaints received from investors for fair settlement. SEBI is ready to take the complaint from you. If you give the complaint, it can take action. It also issues booklets for guidance and protection of small investors. If you want details, just go to SEBI website and see. Frequently, it will be releasing booklets for protection of small investors. Let us see second role. To regulate and control the business on stock exchanges. Because a lot of people doing a lot of transactions on stock exchanges, to regulate and monitor one body is required, that is SEBI. As well as it control the other security markets. For this, SEBI keeps supervision on brokers. It will be keep on observing the brokers, what they are doing, how they are doing, whether they are going with any malpractices or not, whether they are following terms or conditions. So what SEBI did is, registration of brokers and sub-brokers is made compulsory and they are expected to follow certain rules and regulations. Effective control is also being maintained by SEBI on the working of stock exchanges. So SEBI always monitoring continuously. Now the third point. 3. To make registration and to regulate functioning of intermediaries such as stockbrokers, sub-brokers, share transfer agents, merchant bankers and other intermediaries operating on stock market, it will have control on all these people. Not only that one, my friends, in addition to provide suitable training to intermediaries, this function is very, very useful, especially to have a healthy atmosphere in stock exchange and for the protection of small investors. We can say it is a very, very protective for small investors. As a retail investor, you should know very well about SEBI. Number 4, to register and regulate the working of mutual funds, including UTI, Unit Trust of India. SEBI has made rules and regulations to be followed by mutual funds, because earlier mutual fund companies, they were doing a lot of malpractices by taking the money from retailer investors, not investing in the stock market. They are diverting the funds into real estate or some other things. So to avoid that one, it has having control on mutual fund companies also. The purpose is to maintain effective supervision on their operations and avoid their unfair and anti-investor activities. 5. To promote self-regulatory organization of intermediaries. SEBI is given wide statutory powers. However, self-regulation is best. Yes, always self-regulation is best. Here in this case, self-regulation is better than the external regulation. Here, the function of SEBI is to encourage intermediaries to form their professional associations and control undesirable activities of their members. SEBI can also use these powers when required for protection of small investors. 6. To regulate mergers, takeovers, and acquisition of companies in order to protect the interest of investors. Yes, my friend, SEBI is to take control of the mergers, because sometimes one small company will take over another company. Sometimes big companies acquiring some other small companies. There should not be any malpractices. That's what SEBI controls. For this also, SEBI has issued suitable guidelines so that such mergers and takeovers will not be at cost of small investors. Sometimes what will happen, merger and takeovers, it will cut the neck of small investors. 7. To prohibit fraudulent and unfair practices of intermediaries. Because intermediaries are acting with the people's money, at any moment of time management mind may change, so that they should not go into malpractices. That's why SEBI helps in retail investors and some of intermediaries who are operating on securities markets. SEBI is not for interfering in normal working of the intermediaries. Its function is to regulate and control their objectionable practices, which may harm the investors and healthy growth of capital market. 8. SEBI issues guidelines to the companies regarding capital issues, because a lot of capital issues will be raising in the companies, internally, externally, with the government, without the government, within the country or outside of the country. Separate guidelines are prepared for first public issue of new companies, for public issue by existing listed companies, and for the public issue by existing private companies. SEBI expected to conduct research and publish information useful to all market players, that is, all buyers and sellers. 9. To conduct inspection, inquiries, audits of the stock exchanges, intermediaries, and self-regulating organizations, as well as SEBI takes suitable remedial measures whenever necessary. SEBI is having that much power. Actually, this function is undertaken for orderly working of stock exchanges and as well as some financial intermediaries. Number 10. Last but not the least, to restrict insider trading activity through suitable measures. Insider activity means, suppose one company, the people working in the company, they may be knowing what's happening in activity. Suppose the company is going to give bonus issues, they are going to give rights issues, or they are going to introduce new product, or they are going to withdraw some amount and they are diversifying that amount, or the same amount of people money they may be diverting into some other firms. This information will be known for insiders. So insider trading also may happen. It may harm the people's economy. That's why SEBI restrict all this type of activities. This function is useful for avoiding undesirable activities of brokers and security scams. Have seen so many rules and so many functions of SEBI. Actually, SEBI is playing a vital role. It's very, very important. With that SEBI, most of the investors are safe. So that we should be very, very thankful for SEBI to have a strict vigilance on other stock market people. My dear friends, if you want more idea, log on to their SEBI website, and in SEBI website regularly some announcement will be keep on going. It will be very, very helpful, and thank you very much. Till we meet again, enjoy a bit of life. Please subscribe, because in future we are going to create some more wonderful videos. They will help you to improve your financial IQ. Thank you very much. Till we meet again, enjoy a bit of life. Kailash is logging off. Bye bye.